Identify the fallacies of presumption, ambiguity, and illicit transference committed by the following arguments, giving a brief explanation for your answer. If no fallacy is committed, write no fallacy. 1. Either we require forced sterilization of third world peoples or the world population will explode and all of us will die. We certainly don't want to die, so we must require forced sterilization. The answer is false dichotomy. 2. Every sentence in this paragraph is well written, therefore, the paragraph is well written. The answer is composition. 3. An athlete is a human being, therefore, a good athlete is a good human being. The answer is equivocation on good. 4. James said that he saw a picture of a beautiful girl stashed in Stephen's locker. We can only conclude that Stephen has broken the rules, because girls are not allowed in the locker room. The answer is amphiboly. What's in the locker? The picture or the girl? 5. Why is it so difficult for you to reach a decision? The answer is complex question. 6. Water will quench one's thirst. Water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen. Therefore, hydrogen will quench one's thirst. And so will oxygen. The answer is division. 7. People who lack humility have no sense of beauty, because everyone who has a sense of beauty also has humility. The answer is begging the question, premise, and conclusion. Say the same thing in a slightly different way. 8. Butane is combustible, therefore, it burns. The answer is no fallacy. This is a valid, sound argument from definition. 9. 20 years ago, Kung Fong, the great sumo wrestler, could have yanked up one of the fir trees in the new municipal arboretum with a single pull. Therefore, since Mr. Fong is as strong today as he was then, he could just as easily pull up one of those trees today. The answer is suppressed evidence. The argument suppresses the fact that the trees are much larger today than they were 20 years ago. 10. If Thomas gives Marie a ring, then Thomas and Marie will be engaged. Thomas did give Marie a ring. In fact, he phoned her just the other night. Therefore, Thomas and Marie are engaged. The answer is equivocation on ring. 11. Alex, I heard your testimony in court earlier today. Tell me, why did you lie on the witness stand? The answer is complex question. 12. Johnson is employed by the General Services Administration. And everyone knows that the GSA is the most inefficient branch of the government. Therefore, Johnson must be an inefficient worker. The answer is division. 13. All men are mortal. Therefore, someday man will disappear from the earth. The answer is composition. The premise claims that Each and every human will perish. The conclusion claims that the entire class of humans, the human race, will perish. 14. Each and every cell in this carrot is 90% water. Therefore, the entire carrot is 90% water. The answer is no fallacy. The carrot contains exactly the same amount of water as does itself. 15. George said that he was interviewing for a job drilling oil wells in the supervisor's office. We can only conclude that the supervisor must have an awfully dirty office. The answer is amphiboly. What happened in the office? The interview or the drilling for oil. 16. During the 50 years that Mr. Jones worked, he contributed $90,000 to Social Security. Now that he is retired, he stands to collect $200. Zero from the system. Obviously, he will collect a much greater monetary value than he contributed. The answer is suppressed evidence. The argument suppresses the fact of inflation, the monetary value of $90,000 going back 50 years is far greater than the monetary value of $200,000 going several years into the future. 17. Either you major in business administration, or you have no chance at a successful career. You told me that you aren't majoring in business administration. It's sad that you haven't chosen a path that will lead to success. The answer is false dichotomy. 18. Either James Franco or Miley Cyrus is a popular singer. James Franco is not a popular singer. Therefore, Miley Cyrus is a popular singer. The answer is no fallacy. The argument is a valid, sound, disjunctive syllogism. 19. Switzerland is 48% Protestant. Heidi Gilsing is a Swiss. Therefore, Heidi Gilsing is 48% Protestant. The answer is division. 20. Picasso is the greatest artist of the 20th century. We know that this is so because art critics have described him in these terms. These art critics are correct in their assessment because they have a more keenly developed sense of appreciation than the average person. This is true because it takes a more keenly developed sense of appreciation to realize that Picasso is the greatest artist of the 20th century. The answer is begging the question. 21. An atomic bomb causes more damage than a conventional bomb. Therefore, during World War II more damage was caused by atomic bombs than by conventional bombs. The answer is composition. There were only 2 atomic bombs dropped during World War II, but hundreds of thousands of conventional bomb. 22. Sylvia, I saw you shopping for wine the other day. Incidentally, are you still drinking excessively? The answer is complex question. 23. The author warns about numerous computational errors in his accounting text. Therefore, he must have written it very carelessly. The answer is amphiboly. What's in the book? The errors or the warning? 24. Emeralds are seldom found in this country, so you should be careful not to misplace your emerald ring. The answer is equivocation on found. In one sense found means discovered. In the other it means recovered. 25. Of course abortion is permissible. After all, a woman has a right to do as she pleases with her own body. The answer is begging the question. Is the fetus merely a part of a woman's body?
All of you, thanks for watching our video, and finally don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks, you guys.